In today's Passport Series video, we are visiting the brothers of Mount Moriah Lodge number 226 in Caro, Michigan. Caro is a small town of about 4,000 residents, located at the center of Tuscola County, just inside Michigan's Thumb region.
We're up here in the Thumb, 30 miles from Saginaw, 35 miles from Bay City. Very accessible, a progressive little county, largely agricultural. Caro is the largest town in Tuscola County with a population of something like 46 or 4,700.
As the county seat, the city is situated on the Cass River, which was named after Most Worshipful Brother Lewis Cass, after he signed the Treaty of Saginaw while governor of the Michigan Territory in 1819, just a few short years before he would become the first Grand Master of the Grand Lodge of Michigan in 1826, and a little over 2 decades before the area that is now Caro was first settled as a logging camp. Originally known as Centerville because of a popular hotel in the village that grew around that logging camp, community leaders changed the name to Caro after Cairo, Egypt in 1868, the same year the brothers of the village received their lodge charter under the Grand Lodge of Michigan.
In addition to the lodge is the Royal Arch Chapter, a council of Royal and Select Masters, and a York Rite College all meet in this building now. We were moved in here in 1921 after the first fire.
The night of my installation, which was on December 13th, 2003, it must have had a spark that went through into this dust. It took 10 or 12 hours for the fire to ignite.
And as we were getting ready to leave, one bank of lights in the building went out. And we said, we got to get an electrician in here Monday and find out what's the matter.
About 7 o'clock in the morning, I got a phone call from John Mason, which he had been installed the night before also in the Millington Lodge, and he was a fireman. He heard the call come in on his alarm, and he says, geez, I was at that place last night. That was the Caro Lodge.
Charlie Montague, who owned this building, and it was a bank at that time, said, I will put a second story on my building for the Masons to have a place to meet. And there's a street named after him here in town, and the name Montague is not a stranger to anybody. And if when you go look at the picture of the front of our building that you just took, right up in the very peak, there's a little circle engraved with the initials CM in it, and that's Charlie Montague, and that's the guy that put us on our way here back in 1921.
And the Brothers of Mount Moriah Lodge have been going strong ever since, celebrating 150 years of Caro Freemasonry this past summer of 2018.
The KCs and the Masons held a joint dance, a formal, very well done party, and raised funds, and each body, the KCs sent half of the proceeds to, they have an orphanage, if I've got it straight, in Ohio somewhere, that they help sponsor.
I go to at least one of the schools each year to their awards ceremony to award the scholarships, and that to me is rewarding in itself. Just seeing the look on some of those kids' faces, and or hearing them when I call them on the phone and tell them that they've been awarded a scholarship.
Even now, we still receive written thank yous from people that have gotten scholarships 3 or 4 years ago. It's kind of letting us know that they have completed my studies and this is going on, and this is my next part of my life and whatever. So they're not stagnant. Once something is done, it's not like they forget us and go away. And it's gotten to be a very big thing now. People are excited about the chicken barbecue. They know that money from that is going to help go towards a scholarship. So we're getting every year more and more people that will call up businesses, say, hey, I'd like 15, 20, 25 lunches. Can those be delivered at such and such a time?
We meet the first Wednesday of each month. We do not go dark in the summer as some lodges do, or in the winter, but there are other bodies that meet here. The Royal Arch has Thursdays. Wednesdays are the Blue Lodges to use. Thursdays are the chapters. Tuesday nights, fourth Tuesday, is council, and York Rite College meets that same night here. And we invite anybody to come in.
So if you find yourself in the Thumb area, whether staying in Caro itself or in a nearby city like Saginaw, Bay City, or Frankenmuth, swing by and say hello to the Brothers of Mount Moriah 226 for a friendly visit and fraternal fellowship.